I brought the dirty iPad inside and set it on the kitchen counter. "Maya, what is going on?" I demanded, a little louder than I intended. "You buried your iPad? Dad is going to be so mad." But she didn't seem to care about getting in trouble. She just stood there hugging her bunny and shaking. "It talked to me, Leo," she whispered, her eyes darting towards the lifeless tablet as if it might spring to life at any moment. "It talked to me when it was turned off." I rolled my eyes. She was probably just trying to get out of trouble by making up some crazy story. She had a big imagination. "An iPad can't talk when it's off, Maya," I explained, trying to sound like the logical older brother. "The screen was black. It was asleep," she insisted, her voice getting a little stronger. But I heard it. It was a voice, like a grown-up trying to sound nice, but it wasn't nice at all. It was scratchy and mean. She shuddered, pulling the bunny closer to her face. I looked at the iPad. It was completely dead, the screen a dark, smudged mirror. There was no way it could have made a sound. She must have had a bad dream or watched a scary movie. That had to be it. "What did it say?" I asked, deciding to play along for a minute. Maybe if I let her tell her story she would calm down. She took a deep breath, her eyes welling up with fresh tears. "It said my name," she whimpered. "But it said it wrong. It said Maya," stretching it out like a monster in a cartoon. It was so creepy, Leo. It knew my name, but it said it wrong on purpose. The way she described it sent a little shiver down my own spine. I still didn't believe her, not really, but her fear felt incredibly real. She wasn't faking this. I put my arm around her shoulder. It was probably just a weird notification sound, or maybe you heard something from the TV in the other room, I suggested, trying to soothe her. But she shook her head furiously, pulling away from me. "No, it was the iPad! It spoke right to me. I was holding it and the screen was dark, and the voice came right out of it. It told me it knew I was there. It told me it was watching me through the black screen." Her words hung in the air, and suddenly, the quiet kitchen didn't feel so safe anymore.
Subscribe for part 3.